Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to one of my streams. I'm Whiskey Reiki, and today we're gonna play a little bit of Genshin Impact. Just a little bit because I wanna be consistent with streaming. Make it a task that I do every day. I want to commit. I want to find the opportunities where I would have no opportunity to stream and take that opportunity and stream. Like right now. So yeah, basically those are my plans for let's hope the future. Hope I commit to it. I hope I'm very confident on myself on that one. But still. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan for today. Today we're gonna a little bit of Genshin effect. So I'm gonna find well the game. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Mizuki lore. Ah! Oh my god, the new story of Project Sekai. It's actually so painful. I don't know what to think what happened to Mizuki. Like, I'm going to the worst case scenario, but at the same time, I don't want to go to the worst case scenario and be like, yeah, she just decided to completely live in the empty Sekai and not get out from there and hide in there. Like, I'm hoping she's hiding. I really hope she's hiding and not something else. So yeah, the Mizuki lore is very painful. I can't believe Nightmare at 25 is more like depression at 25. I hope at some point they reach to be therapy at 25. Hope that- But it's a funny joke. So I decided to share it with you. What else? What else can I share with you? Well, this game does the wild. Felix. What have I done in these few days? I've been hanging out with my family. But Gordon's happen. Alright. Also, ready? Because the game heard loud and clear. Where am I? Yeah, that works. Oh, right. I was working on something, but I don't know if I want to keep it as a surprise or oh, I don't know if I want to keep it as a surprise or share it with you guys. I'm gonna keep it so that I don't get any hopes up if I don't get it done by the time I want it to get done. What happened to my Genshin? There she is. There's my Genshin. Duck. Hydra. I don't remember what was I doing last time because now I play so little of this game. I play so little. I don't play a lot like I used to. I want to regain that obsession that I had with Genshin where I played daily. Especially now that the dailies have to like the dailies don't have to be like doing the dailies. You can just explore around and get the dailies done with that. Because I, s- I'm really excited for the banners to come. If there's a rerun of any character that I have that I want constellations, I would love to have the funds to pull for that character. But not the funds like minor funds, because I don't have the money to be a gacha dolphin right now. Dolphin? What was I? Because I used to spend on Genshin, but I didn't used to spend that much that frequently. I used to spend quite an amount of money. Where am Where? Oh, I'm in Fontaine because I was collecting Hydroculus. Right. I was collecting Hydro. Let's see what's new on this game.
Relax.
Guys, let me fix the layout a little bit so it doesn't cover that much screen.
Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it,
I'm dumb. I forgot
maybe
I have
that's their
multiple
problem.
I forgot I have different. Oh, excuse me.
Relax.
Okay, there we go. Now it's fixed. Now beautiful. Now everyone's on the same side of
There's
everything.
no such
We don't
thing as
cover that
pure
much.
freedom in this world.
Hehe.
Even the wind cannot blow on
Hehe.
forever.
So yeah, what's new on this play? Oh, I need to get rid of every note. Wow, that is so interesting. Thank you for letting me know. I am definitely paying all the attention in the world to all the announcements that you have. Whoa, that sword is pretty. Oh, that's Chiori's sword. Of course. And that's gotta be. How was her name? Tilonen. Right. Tilonen. The roller skater girl. Got. Ooh. Primo gems. Lovely gems. I am not going to up my levels, my world level. I can barely survive as it is. What's new? It's treasure. 6 days and 3 hours. Call of Mystic Martial. Is this the skater thing? I don't know. I'm not up to date with Genshin's mechanics as of late. Pretty, pretty, reels. Oh, more. Give me more. Okay. But I haven't played the more free primos. Lovely. Double drop, of course. I don't know if I should farm right now. I don't know if I would farm. Tempting. I don't know if I should farm because I think they find farming a little. They took away the scene. What? No. Where's my venti dialogue? They took away the scene. Why? There was already a skip button. Why did they have to get completely rid of it? That's how her name is pronounced? That's how I pronounce it? I don't know how Genshin pronounce it. And I don't know if I can hear it right now because half of the staff, well, all of the staff in Genshin Impact is on. all the staff, all the voice actors in Genshin Impact are on SAG-AFTRA strike right now. The wishes, I have like 0 primogems. Oh no, I actually have quite a lot. Cool. What's the stats on this? Defense. Change of plans. I want to pull for this sword. What's the stats on this one? Crit damage. I already have 2 swords with crit damage. Never mind. I am pulling on this banner. 14 days and 17 hours? Now I don't know what to do on this stream. Exploring would take too long. I'm just gonna do a hangout, I guess. And collect the primogems from there. I already have like a 10 pull. So that's nice. I am definitely pulling for this sword. That's gonna be beautiful for my albedo. My albedo has been neglected for so long. Oh, so long. My poor albedo. Poor my... Yes, I could. But I'm not gonna sacrifice. Useful. I say that, but when I'm leveling up artifacts, the first thing that I look for is a 5-star artifact that I already have leveled up to level up an artifact all the way up and be disappointed immediately. Wait, what's Genshin? Okay, so hangouts. Right. Where was that? Quests? Requests? Oh right, I was midway through. Okay, could do Kaveh or Kaya. Your sweet prince, potential population wiper. My sweet, adorable prince made of chalk that could potentially wipe out an entire nation if he wanted to and if he got the right mood for it. I love him, and I'm gonna go get that sword. I'll be updating Instagram and Twitter if I get it. I have today I have plans to stay up all night because I have an important thing very, very early in the morning. And there is no way in hell that if I go to sleep, even if I went to sleep earlier, as soon as I got home, because I had to wait for Genshin to update, even if I waited for that, even if I got to bed as soon as I came home, there is no way that I could have gotten up as soon as I have to be up. So I prefer to just stay up all night, and then after the thing that I have to do very early in the morning, come back home and sleep a little bit. And then after that, I will stream. Because again, I want to stream every day. And tomorrow I won't be able to stream in the night because there's a friend coming over and I want to spend time with that friend. Especially since it's a new friend for me. It's a friend of one of my roommates. He's Japanese. He's learning a little bit of Spanish, and he complimented my Spanish, which is hilarious because I'm native. But he said that my pronunciation was very nice and that it was easy to understand. So I take flattery on that one. I take a lot of flattery on that one. Issue spotted. Why are my expressions not showing? There we go. That's the expression I wanted to wear when I was saying I got flattered by that. Huh, Genshin. I see what you're doing to me. Huh, Genshin. That is not nice. I guess I'll be expressionless this stream. It's like when in Amnesia, when I got the first chase sequence. Well, it was not the. It was like that. Because the first chase sequence was in the.
There's no need to exchange.
I forgot got the other world, like the one that is not like not the real world, but the other side. And there was like a monster following me while I had to get to the door. But I was so lost and so confused. I never saw the monster. I never saw it coming. I did not feel it anywhere near me. If that thing was following me, I think I was so lost that I lost it. So I'm proud of that one. But like the chase sequence that I got in the quartermaster's room, that chase sequence, I crashed so many times against the walls and I was panicking so hard because I was trying to toggle the scared expression and it wasn't toggling. And I was both handling, trying to run away, looking at the screen, trying to find the number that toggled that expression, trying to toggle the expression, seeing that the expression was not being toggled, keep running away, move the mouse because I crashed against the wall. It was awful. I was so stressed. I was so stressed during that one. But I escaped unscathed. I think I escaped unscathed. I don't remember dying with that monster. I remember running away successfully the first try. So, haha! Which, how many times have I died in Mission? I don't know. So let's meet Kaveh. Hi, Kaveh. My beautiful alcoholic.
I've taken a look at your proposal. It's much better than the ones you showed me before, but I'd still like to make some changes.
Why? Just accept the beautiful artwork that he provides. He's like, have you seen the shit that he has built? He's like Picasso for architecture. Come on. Still want to make some changes. You don't know what you want. You're like that type of commissioner that doesn't know what they want. And if they do know what they want, they don't know how to explain it and they don't explain it to the artist and they just they just make the working with the artist so hard. I'm pretty sure that's what you are. I see you. I know what you are.
Oh, come on, not again. Isn't this the 6th proposal I've shown you?
See what
What's
I'm
your
talking
issue
about?
this time?
See what I'm talking about? He's just making the work harder. He doesn't know what he wants. He just doesn't know what he wants. Don't commission an artist if you don't know what you want. Commission an artist once you know what you want. That's for architecture sounds like an answer. Okay, right, I'm sorry. I forgot what Picasso did. Da Vinci. Is Da Vinci cancelled as well? I don't know my art history. I'm sorry. But he makes pretty buildings. That's the point.
It's a bit hard to put into words.
See what I'm
But
talking about?
The design still doesn't look quite right to me.
He doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I hate this Badawi. Or however you pronounce that name. I hate you. How dare you? You don't know what you want. Just accept the proposal. Kaveh knows what he's doing. Kaveh knows what he's talking about. Come on.
I have to say, that's a terribly vague and unconvincing explanation.
Exactly. You tell
Please
him.
enlighten me. What would feel more right to you?
You tell him. You'll be mad. Go, my boy. Defend yourself.
For starters, don't you think this roof is jutting out a bit too far from the top? It looks almost like the head of a fungus.
You have no art vision. You don't know. Da Vinci was an architect. Oh, I didn't knew that. EIL. Today I learned. Da Vinci was an architect. Anyways, this guy over here is stressing me out. We're just starting, and this guy right here is making my skin crawl, and I don't have skin. I am a blob. I'm just a blob of hair fluid. I don't have human skin. But this is making my spikes go at full time. I'm so mad at him, and I would love to follow the expression. But what was the angry expression? This one? No, that's just that one. No, that's that one. This is how I feel about him. This is how I feel about him. He's making my spikes go all out. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
This door, too. I don't think it needs to be nearly this large.
You
If
have
you could
no
reduce it to around my
artistic
height, you could
view
use the
of
leftover
life.
materials to construct a few more rooms.
A few more rooms. What do you want? A farm to, like, how many people do you live with? Come on. The door can be as tall as he wants, okay? You don't know what you're talking about.
The roof and the door are the most fundamental parts of a building. If we were to change them, then what would be left of the design?
You tell him. You tell him. You tell him, my boy. You tell him.
Even if the soul of the building won't be lost, all traces of architectural style would be gone.
Yes.
Anyone with the slightest inkling of architectural knowledge would know to leave them alone.
Exactly. You tell him. You tell him. You stand up for yourself.
Oh, I understand the principles of what you are saying, of
No,
course.
you
but
don't.
The truth remains that I'm still a bit unhappy with the design as is.
I hope you're paying
Is
extra
there
for
anything
all
else
these
that you
revisions.
can do?
He won't do anything until you put Mora on his pocket. That's how this transaction is going on from now on. He won't do any more revisions or any more stuff before you put Mora on his pocket, okay? Because that's how business works, okay? I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. Kaveh, don't let yourself be stepped on by this. Ugh.
Oh, actually, I just got an idea.
Shut up.
Can we get rid of all the extraneous sections on the roof?
What?
So the whole design will just be one vertical structure.
What?
Similar to that of a tree trunk.
Fuck up. Sorry. I lost my cool right there. Are you serious? You hired a very talented architect that is known for doing extravagant designs, beautiful combinations of everything, of aesthetics, to make an minimalistic shit? Is that what you're asking for? From my beautiful Kaveh? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. If you're gonna be as boring as that, hire a boring artist. No artist is boring, but I mean, why? Have you seen the architecture around you? Why would you want your house to stand out so much? Why would you want the building to be dead, with no life, with no aesthetic? Why would you want that? I hate minimalist stuff, and I hate the new designs of architecture that has been going around. And what I hate more is when people with money buy an old Gothic house or an old vintage house that has beautiful architecture, beautiful stairs. There are boring artists. Well, yeah, but I think that's subjective. Well, not that much, but anyways, I don't want to start a controversy here. Point is, keeps talking about a controversial topic. I hate when people go to vintage houses or Gothic houses that have beautiful designs, beautiful. I don't know who Anish Kapoor is. I'll have to look that up later. And then turn them into the most gray, plain, awful, soulless house ever. It's like, I don't know. It's like murdering the life out of the house. It's like killing the house, literally. And I hate that. I hate that so much. Because my country still has a bit of old architecture going around in a lot of places. And I love that so much. And it's not being preserved. And it's not being restored. And it's not being kept up, and I hate that so much. Like, where are my taxes going? I want my taxes to go maintain that pretty museum in perfect condition so I can stare at it every time I go to that place and take a walk or... Ah! I'm so stressed. Oh my god, who would know that this would stress me so much? I will. Oh, is the guy that gatekeeps the black... was it the pinkest pink or the blackest black? I don't remember, but I remember one guy made a color and gate kept it, and they like made it super gatekeep from everyone, like only he can use the color, and then someone else went and did, sorry, not a similar color, but they went and they made like the blackest black, for example. I think that is the blackest black, the one that was made in response, and they made it so everyone can use it except for that one guy. I love it. When you have to buy that paint of the blackest black, I heard that you have to prove your identity, that you are not the other guy. Then you can buy the paint. It's hilarious. I love it. I love that kind of petty drama. It's beautiful.
What?
Exactly
what I'm saying, but in less words.
Don't architects often say that symmetry makes everything more balanced and
Shut
pleasing to the
up!
eye? This way, the proportions will be completely balanced.
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure Kaveh's design is already so balanced and so pretty, and you're just tossing it to the trash like a bitch. Shut up, stop whining, and accept the design and have a pretty home.
I really don't know how you managed to come up with such a ridiculous
tell him!
idea.
You tell him!
Don't tell me. Someone hired you specifically to commission me and put me through the ringer? Come to think of it, though, I really don't think I've gotten on anyone's bad side recently.
No, my poor guy is like, you have to be paid to be saying this stupid shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's no way a person with sane mind would say that. Like, why? Come on. If you want your house to look like a tree trunk, you wouldn't want it symmetrical. Trees are not symmetrical. Well, not all of them. Trees have composition. Trees have life. Trees have... This guy wants to build a cajita de leche building for real. This guy wants to live in a freaking box. He's like, yeah, build a box, a cement box with a simple door that is my height. And that's it. Like, don't even add a door. It's just a hole of my size where I can come in and out. That's it. That's the house that I want. Boring. Lame.
Anyway, that's it. I will not be working on this commission anymore.
Yes!
Goodbye.
He stood up his
You
ground.
can find yourself some other genius who'll be able to satisfy your demands.
Bravo! He stood up for himself. Let's fucking go. That's why you don't have any money. A completely flat roof is what gets the water into your house. I don't know architecture, but that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because a completely flat roof wouldn't have the dynamics of a pointed roof where the water can slide off and go into the water thingies on the sides that go and drain the water and put it in like the drainage and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But you guys get me, right? Bye-bye!
Hey, young man, please wait.
Nah, you lost your chance. Go get another one. No, don't go drinking! This is not that bad of a situation. I know you're mad, but don't go drinking. Unless you invite me. Kaveh looks like he's in a bad mood. You think? Yeah, think he's in a bad mood? I would be furious after that. Oh, that cutscene just gave me a
daily. Beautiful. I'm so close from AR-15. I've been for the past year. I leveled up Genshin in this way. I got... No, look at him. He's already wasted. Bro, I left you alone for 15 minutes. What level of alcohol resistance do you have? 0? Come on, my man. You cannot be that drunk after 5 minutes. Well, actually, friend once won. I looked away from her for like 15 minutes.
Taking this
And she
commission was
went
truly
into
the worst decision ever.
Tilico, and we were very worried. We had to take her to the hospital. She's fine though. She's just never drinking again, obviously. Or at least not under my sight.
Hmm? Oh, hey. I wasn't expecting to run into you here.
Hi! Invite me to a drink so we can drink together and shit on that asshole that decided to commission you, a mastermind, to do a box.
Actually, while we're on that, what are you doing here at the tavern? Don't listen to anyone who says that drinking is an elegant pastime. It's no good for your health.
Look who's talking, bitch. Follow your own advice. Follow your own advice. But yeah, no, don't go drinking when you're angry or you're sad, or don't go drinking if that's a hasty decision to you. Like if you're just like, oh my god, I want to go drink it. Don't do that. That is harmful. That's how accidents happen. Don't do that. And if you do go drinking, stay safe. If you go alone drinking, don't have more than 1 or 2 drinks, because you don't want to be wasted alone in a place that you may think you know the place, but you really don't know the place. You never know the place if you're going out in the night. Anything can happen. And yeah, if you go out drinking, I would always recommend going with a group of friends. The group of friends goes in together, the group of friends goes out together. Like, you always stay together. Please, stay safe while you drink. But I'm gonna be a stalker.
So you saw all that, did you?
Of course I did.
I thought I was in the clear. I made sure to double check that nobody I knew was around.
I'm a sneaky guy. Sebastian can tell you that. I miss my boyfriend from Stardew Valley. I'll play Stardew Valley someday. Sometime in this week, probably.
Anyway, thanks for looking out for me. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm used to it by now.
You're used to stupid people commissioning you? Damn, that should hurt. How many friends survive at the end of the night? Usually, only me, and we always crash in my house. We're all fine after we leave the bar, but the moment we step on my house, everyone starts just crashing down. Like, we go up the stairs, and then I go to the bathroom to wash my face and drink some water, and when I notice there's someone sprayed on the floor, someone in the sofa, and someone in my bed, and I'm like, people, can we arrange ourselves together? There's gotta be 2 people in the bed, 1 in the sofa, and 1 in the inflatable mattress that I made my mod pump up for us to sleep, okay? So, I don't want anyone sleeping on the floor unless it's the inflated mattress. That inflated mattress died on me. Like 3 out of 5 friends make it out. Well, my group is not that big. We are 3 and 1 makes it out. The one being me. No, we're not alcoholics yet. Just kidding. But yeah, we when we go out, we all have decent resistance. There was just that one time that my friend really got very, very, very bad. We still don't know what happened. But after that, she's not... They're not drinking anymore after that. If we're going out, the only thing they're allowed to drink to stay up is coffee. Coffee and Coke. And energy drinks. Which isn't that much. But yeah. There was one time, oh my god, when we went out and we
encounter a group of USA citizens that were hanging out in the bar, and we were like the only ones that spoke English in there. So they were like, "Oh my god, finally someone speaks our language," and we hit it off. And they invited us to so many rounds of tequila. Oh my god, I lost counts of how many shots I drank that day. And I was still standing, but my best friend, one of my best friends, she dropped her phone accidentally. And when she went down to pick it up, she fell. Like once she crouched.
Stress is just an inescapable part of being a working adult. Boss, I'll have a glass of wine. Same as last time.
Once she crouched to pick up the phone, she like tipped over and fell. And did not stood up, and I was like, girl, stand up, we're gonna get kicked out of the bar. It was funny.
Do you want something too? I'll put it on my tab.
A glass of wine. Fuck, you mean juice? Wine.
Wine in a glass of juice, coming right up.
I would have preferred water rather than juice. Drink responsibly. The anecdote. I am the one allowed to make mistakes, okay? Not you guys. Learn from my mistakes.
I know you're already keeping a secret from me, but if you could add this one to the list as well, I'd really appreciate it. Arguing with a client is not a good look for me. If word gets out, other potential clients might be afraid to work with me.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll keep it a secret, and I'll probably forget it because I already forgot what other secret I'm keeping for you. I didn't even know I was keeping a secret from you. I forgot completely. I know it might be from the Archon quest, but the only thing that's popping in my mind right now is a thing that I read from a fanfic. So no, I don't remember what your secret is. So yeah, I'm perfect. I'm perfect for keeping secret.
That guy, though. What was he even going on about?
Stupid shit.
All those ridiculous demands of his? He's just a blabbering fool trying to act like a know-it-all.
Exactly. You tell him. Kaveh seems a lot more honest after he's had some wine. No, he has been saying that for a while. He's just letting off steam.
Another glass, please, boss. I'm not leaving today till someone has to carry me out.
No.
You've got it, sir. I gotta say, though, it almost feels like you're saying that every other day now.
Even Lambat is worried.
It really is every other day that you'd run into a client who knows nothing about construction requirements or architectural style. If this was in the past, I'd never have gone through 6 whole drafts trying to accommodate the client's preferences.
Then why did you do it? Why did you do it without charging more? Come on! That was your mistake.
But perhaps getting used to this just means that I've grown numb to it. I've worked on so many projects since graduation, and none of them have been approved at the first pass. I would spend a lot of time altering my designs, and by the time the clients were finally satisfied, all my passion and enthusiasm would be gone.
Aww.
It feels like I'm straying further and further from my artistic vision with every change I have to make.
Well, that happens. Sounds like he just wants an excuse to be picked up. I'll hate that. Joking.
I suppose, though, that just sticking to your guns and completely disregarding other people's feedback would also not be a good thing.
But you can also give your own feedback and stand your ground respectfully on how your point matters more than theirs. Just saying. Like a sales representative.
All of this makes for a real paradox, one that particularly crops up in my work, too. In the end, what is the true meaning of art?
Don't ask me
Should
those
I see it as a
questions.
divine
I don't know
gift
how to
of
answer.
inspiration from the gods? Or an expression of the light of my own wisdom?
Come on, baby girl. Cannot just drop dead gorgeous twice.
Here's your drink. How are you already spouting nonsense after just one glass? Your tolerance is usually much better than that.
He's had a stressful day. Let him be.
Boss, what do you think is the meaning of art?
The meaning of art? Really, my friend, who in Sumeru understands art better than you?
Art is subjective.
Anyway, I don't know about art, but I do know that I'm interested in business, and some patrons are waiting to be served. So, you'll have to excuse me for now. Just holler if you need anything.
Sure. I'll keep him safe.
What do you think, traveler?
Look, I told you to not ask me that. I don't know how to answer. Hey, I have an answer just for that. But I want to be on Kaveh's good side. So let's pick something that will up the hearts. This definitely ups the
Exactly.
hearts. See?
So our thoughts on the meaning of art are rather similar.
Ahaha, I know how to get bitch.
In Sumeru, and especially Sumeru of the past, the arts are not a popular discussion topic. Trying to talk about the arts is basically the key to killing any conversation.
Boring people. They don't know what they're missing.
It's too bad that I'm not in my best form today. Otherwise, we could have talked about this for a little longer.
Oh. Kaveh still looks dejected and even the wine didn't help his mood. How can I help cheer him up? With the answers! Maybe I should play safe and just make a simple suggestion. Make me a commission! No, that would make him want to kill me. Huh. We can bring him business, which will be good for him. Or we can do something else and clear his mind. I am onto the side of doing something else and clearing his mind.
Sounds great to me. I don't even want to think about this project anymore. But what should we do? It's probably not a good idea to just
No, it's
drink
not.
until I pass out here.
How about looking into another career? Come on, it's a little bit too late for that one. The goddamn guy who grabbed the urinal, put it on a pedestal, and said, "Art is dead." That guy is boring. Huh. I think I've seen that somewhere. But my brain is not computing where.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Because I did not want to choose the other. I did not want it to make you change career paths, so that was the best choice.
I mean, it's not like it's some kind of secret. You probably already know some bits and pieces of my past.
I unfortunately forgot because I have the mind of a goldfish.
My mother is also an architect. I've always adored her drawings, and when I was young, I used to sit next to her and watch her bring all kinds of buildings to life on paper. You could say my interest in architecture just naturally grew with time. Perhaps. In fact, I have also seen my mother argue with her clients, but she would always quickly find the motivation to return to her work. Unfortunately, I've barely had any contact with her since she remarried and moved abroad. Even if I wanted
right,
to
your
ask
mom's
her
in
about her
Fontaine.
ability to stay positive after an argument, it would seem rude to barge into her life again over something as trivial as that.
Oh.
I did remember something else, though. When my mother left, she only carried some small personal luggage with her. She left most of the belongings in the house to me. At the time, she even told me that it would be great if I could learn a few lessons from her life experiences, so my life and career could go a little more smoothly.
And how's that going?
I hadn't quite come to grips with my emotions, and didn't really
Valid.
have it in me to go through any sentimental items. So I just packed anything with memories away in a box and
My
haven't
guy.
reopened it since.
My guy. He's a mama's boy. He's a mama's boy that is refusing to confront his emotions. And is drinking wine. My guy. My guy, that's not healthy. I suggest you go to therapy.
It's been a really long time. Now that so many years have passed, maybe I have finally developed the maturity I need to face those memories without losing my mind. Yeah, I should dig it out and take a look.
Not while you're drunk, nah. You think I can come with you so I can be there for your psychotic breakdown?
Huh? Sorry, I've had too much to drink and wasn't thinking clearly. You're right. I should do these kinds of things with the support of a friend.
Yay!
Speaking of that, I can call you a friend now, right?
Of course.
Either way, thanks for reminding me that I can invite you to come along. Had I just gone back by myself, it would have looked like I'm deliberately trying to keep things from you.
No, it would have just looked like you forgot that I was there because you're too drunk.
Ugh, thinking too hard about the words is giving me a headache, so I'll just give it to you straight. Thanks to your advice, I have decided to put my current projects on pause for now, and spend some time trying to rekindle the passion for my craft. If you want to stick around and see how this will turn out, you'll be sure to encounter some bits and pieces of my past. Do you think you'd find that too boring?
Never.
All right, then let's head back together. I mean, you already know where I live.
Yeah, but I suck at directions, so lead the way.
Who knew that the day would come when I too would have some friends over?
Damn! That is such a sad statement. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for laughing. I would say that's me, but my house is usually the house where my friends gather. And I, like, kind of force them to gather into my house because I never see them. We never see each other. We live way too far away from each other. And I'm like, okay, guys. Sir, reserve that date to come to my house to have some time with me. I miss my friends.
Let me see. I should have tidied up the place before I left the house this morning. Alhaitham shouldn't be home now either. He's usually in the records room at this time of the day. Anyway, there's no more time for drinks. I'll go take care of the bill.
Do you have the money for that? Or are you like a Vendi? Go home with Kaveh. I'm going home with Kaveh. You close my eye. It looks like I'm squinting. Is it because of my glass? Broke character of a little bit. I don't see shit. It's fine. Perhaps Sino crashes in sometimes. And Tignari. When they're not busy. I love Sino. He's so silly. Where the fuck is your house, Kaveh? I completely forgot. Oh, there it is. I got another daily. Yay! Got 2 dailies. Wow!
Alhaitham isn't in, so feel free to sit wherever. I'll bring out the box.
Okay.
Oh,
What's
nothing.
wrong?
I just didn't realize how much time had passed. The box is pretty dusty, which
box
means
is
it's
so
already been a
pretty.
while since I've moved into this place. And many years since my mother moved to Fontaine.
Well, yeah, how old were you when that happened?
I'm happy for her. I hope she'll be able to find happiness there. She raised me all by herself after my father passed away. It definitely wasn't easy for her. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see what I packed into this box. What are all these things?
That's a pretty drawing. I didn't appreciate it enough because I wanted to click the option. Ah!
Oh, I remember
He's
now.
like Damien.
This is a drawing I made in Port Ormos.
The one from Spy Family? Am I connecting the dots right? That Damien? I love him. Ah, I want his Nandroid so bad. So I can put it beside Anya. Eh. I love them. They make such a great dynamic. They hate each other so much. They want to become friends so bad.
Obviously, I wouldn't call it anything special now, but I
Hey.
was less than 5 years old when I made this drawing. That's more than 20 years ago. You could say it's pretty good for a child of that age.
Yeah.
Now that I've said that out loud,
Nope. Couldn't be
I
further.
suppose I do have some level of artistic talent, right? Criticism and self-doubt have always been a part of the artistic process. Without criticism, there can be no improvement.
Yeah, but one
It's
thing is
normal for me
criticism
to
and the
question
other
my
is
abilities
echarse
from
el
time to
piso.
time.
Which, like, you don't have to, like, yeah, you can criticize yourself and you can improve from that. But if you are always constantly putting yourself down, you're never going to progress because you're just going to see the bad side.
I admit that I may have spent a little too long questioning myself this time around.
It's a song.
But as you know, the heart tends to dwell on whatever it pleases. Anyway,
I don't
never
know.
mind. The more I talk about
trying
it,
to
the less confident I feel. Let's see what else we have in the box. Ah, my building blocks! It's been years since I've last seen these.
Oh,
When I was a kid, I used to stack them super high, and could even stabilize the tower to keep it from tumbling over.
that's impressive. I'm pretty sure you're an ace and at Jenga.
Oh, and this blueprint. I made it by copying my mother's sketch, and the aspect ratio was horrendous. It's still technically the first blueprint I made myself, though.
Oh, let me see.
I was super proud of myself when I finished it, and put it in the same pile as my mother's sketches, hoping she'd notice and compliment me for my good work.
Did she?
Unfortunately, my mother didn't realize that I had put it there.
Oh.
When she had a meeting with a client the next day, she handed my blueprint to him by mistake. The client was completely confused by this new blueprint, but apparently he felt too tongue-tied to question such a famous architect.
See, that's how the other guy should feel about your designs. He should feel too tongue-tied to question you. He shouldn't have the audacity.
It was only a few days later that he finally gathered up the courage to pay my mother a visit. He asked, "The door in this blueprint is even taller than the roof. Is this supposed to be part of the design?" My mother took me with her to personally apologize to the client several times.
Oh, poor you. No, I feel so sad.
She didn't scold me about it in private, though. Instead, she went over all the steps required to draw a good blueprint, and was very patient throughout the whole process.
See,
I still
criticism
remember
for
it like it was
improvement.
yesterday. Let's see, is there anything else left in this box? Huh. What was this again?
Your diary. Let me read it.
Ah, this is my mother's notebook.
Oh.
She used to write and sketch in it all the time. When I was a child, I used to be super fascinated by this notebook, and always pestered my mother to let me read it. After asking her a few times, she told me that I could read it as long as I could guess the password.
Well, your mother isn't here now. What about we just snap the lock? Hehe.
Huh. Wonder why she didn't take this notebook with her. Did she leave it to me on purpose? If only I could. I never managed to guess the password.
Just break the lock. She's not gonna notice. She's not gonna ask. Just break it.
Hey, it's not a matter of time, it's a matter of inspiration. That's what we need to guess the password.
Also, we're gonna guess the password. Okay, so disregard completely my idea of getting in an easy. Fine.
Who knows?
Let's stick to the hard
Maybe
path.
this time something will click in my head, and the answer will just present itself. Let
Have
me
you tried
think.
your birthday?
I could tell what you were thinking. Don't worry, I tried all the easy guesses a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've tried my name, my father's name, my mother's name, my grandparents' names on both sides, and all of our birthdays. I've tried every name and number remotely related to my family.
And all the birthdays combined? Have you tried that?
I've even tried stuff like Love You Kaveh, Take Care, and Yours Truly. I've tried every cheesy phrase and well-wish in the book, but this lock has refused to budge.
Have you tried diary or architecture or sketch or book?
I wouldn't try that route again. I have a hunch that it won't be that simple. Also, if she really did use something like that, she'd never hear the end of it from the folks over at Haravatat if they ever found out. So we could find someone who was close to my mother and see if they might know anything? I see what you're saying, but who should we talk to for that? My mother was never really the one to be social. My father was the one with more friends, but all those connections were severed when he died.
Ah, dang it.
Let me think. Is there still someone at the academia who would know my mother? Ah, actually, there is someone. Professor Zaha Hadi.
Oh,
Huh,
that might be.
you've never really heard of her? She's a famous Kasharwar scholar and leading expert in formal garden design. My mother studied under her as a student many years ago.
I forgot the career paths at the academia in Genshin. I call it academia because of how it's spelled, but it's academia. I forgot the career paths. What's that about that? The linguistic one? Yeah, because I don't know how to. How do you say that?
Huh, you've never really heard of her? She's a famous Kasharwar scholar and leading
Kasharwar.
expert in formal garden design. My mother
Kasharwar. Yeah, Kasharwar is the architect one because you're the light of Kasharwar. I can't say that. Kasharwar. It has way too many R's for me to pronounce properly. Oh my god. Kasharwar. I think I got it.
Professor Zaha Hadi published many works during her career, so I was able to learn a lot by studying her essays. If there's anyone who still remembers my mom, it'd be her.
Go ask her.
She's older now and is no longer teaching at the academia. But if I remember correctly, she spends most of her time around the Bimarstan area.
You lead the way because I don't know where the fuck that is.
Let's go take a look. We might run into her if we're lucky.
Let's go. Where's the exit? There. Beautiful home, but I get lost inside. Let's see. Let's go running. Yippee. Maybe I can teleport, but I like walking around when I do this type of quest. Unless it's an Archon quest and they're like asking me to teleport from one island, then I'm like, I'm not walking.
What am I supposed to do now? Forget it. I'll just head back.
Tinari!
Tainari, what are you doing here?
Tinari!
Oh, it's you. Good to finally see you again. I came into the city to buy some experiment reagents, hoping to bring them back with me to Gandharvaville.
That's how you say that? Good to know.
But as soon as I got here, I noticed someone banging on Cyrus's door. You've all heard of Cyrus, right? He's an ex-sage and Cyno's adoptive father. I was thinking about going over to ask what's happening. That granny over there may appear old and frail, but her vocal cords certainly sound loud and healthy as ever.
Granny?
Yeah, she's just over there.
Fox
You
boy!
can go check out the situation yourselves in a moment. Kaveh, were you at the tavern?
The shocked face. Oh no, he's worried about his friend.
I had a quick drink or two. Can you still smell the alcohol?
Drinking in broad daylight. Really? You want to pass out by the road and get run over by a sumpter beast like some mindless fungus, huh?
Oh, it's Sumpter, not Stumper.
Oh my god, my dyslexia. It's Sumter, not Stumper. I always read it as Stumper piece. And it made sense in my brain. I guess it's not Stumper. Sumter. Jesus.
And you, traveler? You didn't try to stop him?
Don't look at me. What do I have to do with this? I came in when he was already drunk. Okay? It's not my fault.
You look like a wreck, Kaveh. What happened? Are you feeling down again? You know what? I'm hosting a meal at Pardistii tomorrow evening. Do you want to come?
Say yes.
Huh? Oh, I had no idea. Let me think for a moment.
Say yes.
I'll come if I can find some time.
Say yes.
All right. Then I'll plan on reserving 2 seats for you.
Oh, thank you. Are you thinking of Elhatham or me?
I'll be heading back to Gandharvaville for now. I have a feeling that argument over there is going to continue for quite some time. It might be best if we don't get involved.
How much that the granny is the person that we're looking for right now?
A granny who lives nearby. Let's go take a look.
Where should I go? Oh, the map. That's the granny. Let me loot first. Hi, granny.
Ha! So, plan on keeping yourself locked in there, huh? Fine by me. If you're not going to come out, then I'm not going to leave.
Okay.
My tomato was growing so well, it had all the potential to become the best tomato this year, and you cut it straight from the vine.
Arguing over a tomato. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like Granny Pro.
I already told you I had nothing to do with it. Why would I take a tomato that's still weeks from ripening? You'd have to be awfully green as an investigator to think it was me.
Okay. Love the petty insults.
You see, the word green here could refer to both the color of the tomato and the fact that your skills could
Oh
use
my
some.
god, I already see where Sino got it from. Oh my... Okay, it's genetic. It's genetic. It's from... It comes in the family. It comes in the family.
Enough nonsense! Just come out and face me, you coward!
Oh, look at the dog in the background. So cute. Look at that beautiful dog. Look at that beautiful dog. Anyways.
You're out of your mind. If I've actually done something wrong, then get a mantra and pull me out by force, why don't ya?
Come Sino.
Oh, why you?
Professor Zahahadi?
And who are you? Oh,
She was so ready to throw punches.
fancy
Oh my
seeing you
god.
here.
They're like, and who are you? Oh, Kaveh. That's me answering phone calls. I'm like, who? Oh, yeah, hi.
How long has it been? Come on, get over here and let the professor take a good look at you. Not bad, not bad. You've grown taller again.
Generational dumbassery. Generational dad jokes.
Professor, what's going on here?
It's no big deal, really. A few of us old scholars got bored in our retirement and decided to put together a vegetable growing competition. At the end, whoever loses will have to go up on stage and do a performance for the winners.
That's a way to keep the pie... To keep the... What? Oh my god, I forgot the word. Spark. That's the way to keep the spark in life.
Which brings us to our current predicament. My tomato was sure to win until a certain someone decided they couldn't
Until
bear
a
to
certain
lose.
someone... That was there was so much hate in that. I loved it.
Hey, don't try to defame me in front of the kids.
the
If we're airing
kids?
out each other's dirty laundry now, then why don't we talk about you sneaking into Janat's garden the other night?
Oh, Granny. Oh, Granny.
Damn! Granny got dirty laundry! He's such a handsome young man now. No, of course, look at him. He's so pretty.
Lucky for you, seeing these youngsters come to pay their respects today has put me in a better mood. I'll let you off the hook. For now.
For now.
Come on, let's go. We'll take our conversation elsewhere. He doesn't need to be a part of it.
He doesn't deserve to be a part of it. That's the energy that you're giving off right now.
Yes, of course.
I'm still too low on hearts with Kaveh. And I got my dailies done. Love it. Where should we go there?
Quit following me.
Shut up. Try that wonder. Defamation.
Is Faranak still doing well?
Who?
Yes, as far as I know.
Oh,
She
your
left for
mother.
Fontaine some time ago and started a new life for herself. She's still doing work related to architecture, though.
Ah, yes. I did hear about that. Did that upset you at all?
No, not at all. She's already sacrificed a lot raising me as a single mother.
That's good to hear. Your mother did struggle quite a bit those few years. It's probably a good thing that she found a new place to call home. Sometimes I wonder if things were harder for her because she was so beautiful. People were always drawn to her beauty first, only to realize she had a sensitive and vulnerable heart underneath.
Oh.
She was still quite young when she first joined my class as a student. Beautiful and radiant with her golden hair, yet quiet and single-minded. She seemed like a lass from some aristocratic house who was seeing the outside world for the first time.
Can we find Kaveh's mom on Fontaine? I don't know. I was asking myself the same thing when Kaveh was telling us that his mom is in Fontaine. And then I remember that his mom is in Fontaine. That would be... I could look it up. But not right now.
She had to make a lot of drastic changes in her life to raise you on her own.
Oh.
Even during her time in the academia, she was a thorough perfectionist. If she was
seems to be genetic as
unsatisfied
well.
with something she had made, she'd insist on redoing it, even if I was perfectly happy with it.
That seems genetic.
She had many admirers, and they'd always fill up the first few rows of seats, hoping they could get closer to her sitting in the first row. If it were any of my other classes, you'd have found nobody sitting in the front.
Oh no. That is so sad.
But every time I saw her, she was always in that same rigid pose. She'd have one hand on her forehead with the other clutching her pencil. Her eyebrows would be knitted in a frown as she concentrated on the blueprint in front of her.
Good woman.
I'm sure she had many difficult moments in her life. How did she cope with the stress?
Trying to learn something?
I'm not too sure. She never talked about such things with me. She rarely opened up to other people, you know. I do remember one time, though, when she got into a heated argument with a friend.
Ooh.
She said something I found very memorable.
Learning drama.
She said, "True art cannot be understood, but as an artist, I wish some people could understand its meaning and value."
That's a beautiful statement. I totally agree with that.
If you ask me, that's probably the greatest source of pain for geniuses of their craft. It's extremely hard for them to find someone who can truly understand their ideas.
Yeah, see Kaveh right here. He got rejected. Well, he rejected a project right now because a loser wanted to live in a box.
So that's how it is. I wonder if the password could be... I tried both just now. Seems those aren't it either.
We're up in hearts.
What are you trying to do?
My mother left her notebook to me, but it has a password and I haven't figured out what it is yet. I'm trying to learn more about her so I'd have a better chance at cracking the code. Thank you for all that you told us.
What is the password? I haven't figured out what it is yet. Trying to learn more about her so I have a better chance of cracking the code. Thank you for this.
It's the least I can do. Talking to youngsters like yourself makes me feel younger too. Honestly, looking at you now, I can see how much you resemble her. It's almost as if she's standing right in front of me again.
That talking to youngsters like yourself makes me feel younger too is something that one of my friends actually says to me. But it's hilarious because they're just like 3 years older than me. It's hilarious. They're like, oh yeah, you youngsters all the time. And I'm like, bro, we don't have that much years of difference between our ages, but you do you.
Your personalities are quite alike, too. You're both stubborn and both a little awkward. Of course, I'm sure the similarities are mostly superficial. But so long as you continue to harbor those traits, you'll find a lot of difficulties in your work.
Gotcha.
I've taught a lot of students over my career, and in my experience, very few genius architects of Ksharawar ever found happiness for themselves.
I will make Kaveh happy. I don't care how. I will make him find happiness.
They would know exactly what they want to express and fight for it tooth and nail, which inevitably led to arguments with their clients.
I'm side-eyeing Kaveh right now, like...
Some clients would choose to respect the architect's vision or just let the argument go because of the architect's reputation, but those are the rare ones. When Faranak first graduated, she was getting into arguments with her clients nearly every single day. I think it only got a little better when she met your father.
Oh.
I see. But wasn't my father from Rotawahist? Could he understand the designs my mother made?
Why did they skip a whole line of dialogue in the text? I couldn't understand what Kaveh said. Where's the... Okay, I'm missing that information now.
No, I think they were probably beyond him, too. But despite that, he still stayed next to her, listening to her joys and sharing in her sorrows. Faranek had many admirers, but she ended up choosing your father. His support probably played a part in that decision.
Fair.
So instead of understanding, perhaps all we need is just companionship. Huh. It worked.
No way! That's great!
Oh, was that the right password?
Yes!
Yippee!
Then you should be on your way, child. Find a quiet place and see what she wanted to say to you.
Let's go back home.
Being the awkward person that she is, I suppose there were many things that Faranek could never say out loud. Instead, she probably left them in her diary, hoping that they would make their way to you one day.
Probably because neither the subtitles understood it. But isn't there a script? I don't know how this works. Isn't there a script? Couldn't they, like, grab the script and put it in the game? Haha, you all lost the game now.
If you're ever in a mood to chat again, just come and find me here. You're always welcome to discuss architecture topics with me as well.
Thank you so much, Professor.
There's no need to be so formal. I'll let you kids go. It's time for me to take another stroll around the vegetable garden.
You do you, Granny. Pleasure meeting you. Bye-bye.
I wonder what my mother could have written about.
Kaveh starts quickly flipping through the...
They all
I
say
couldn't read!
Zaha Hadid's class is the toughest, but I think it's actually not too bad. On the other hand, though, structural mechanics is definitely a pain, no matter how you try to approach it. I doubled down and managed to get through it in the end. I met someone special, At first, I didn't think much of him. But now, I feel very happy whenever I get to spend time with him. We decided to name our son Kaveh.
Oh.
I don't think a younger me would have ever imagined forming such an intimate bond with another person. Back then, I lived only in the shadow of myself, as well as that of the dream in my heart. The bad news came. And even though it's been several days now, I still can't bring myself to come to terms with what happened. My eyes are so swollen, it's hard to see. What if they're all lying to me? And this is just a long, cruel dream.
No, that's when she found out he died.
But I have to face reality. I still have someone to take care of. No matter what happens, I'll do my best to raise my son on my own.
Huh? Is this a drawing? Seems like it was done by my mother.
Is that Tinari's dad? That looks like Tinari Kaveh, Al-Haytham, and Sino. That's like the gang, but like the previous gang. It's good thing they nailed down his name on the first try. That's literally the gang, but younger. I mean, younger, from a previous generation. It's literally the gang.
This blonde man was probably my father, but who are the other people in the picture? Huh? Why do a few of them look somewhat familiar?
You ask yourself, why do they seem familiar after seeing the long ass Ignati ears and hair in the picture? That's literally your gang but younger. That's literally your gang but younger. Gen 1 Sumeru gang, literally. That's literally Generation 1 Sumeru gang. Come on.
From the dates in the notebook, she probably drew this more than 30 years ago. I hadn't even been born yet. Maybe we were thinking too much. Oh, there are a few lines written in the diary about this as well.
I'm pretty sure that's Pignati's family, Alhatham's family, and Sino's family.
The one who invited us to the gathering is a talkative woman. Including us, 3 couples showed up. There was also a person who came alone. The talkative woman introduced everyone to each other. She spoke really quickly, so I couldn't quite catch everything she said. But I also didn't feel like asking her to repeat herself. My husband seems to be friends with the man with long ears. I couldn't really join their conversation, so I've resigned myself to sitting in a corner and drawing in my notebook. I don't think I'd be able to become friends with any of these people, especially that stiff-looking couple. That man is certainly very handsome, but he would constantly alternate between disjointed and serious ways of talking.
Talks like Alhatham.
Life is
Seems
a
like
bit more
Alhatham.
bearable.
Seems like that's also genetic.
We were not acquainted with each other to begin with, and I doubt we'll see each other again after this gathering. The ambiance of this gathering is surprisingly pleasant, however. Talking to people can allow us to find some peace after a long day. Maybe my son will also partake in these gatherings in the future.
Yes!
I hope he'll be able to make many friends.
Oh. He has a gang of his own, don't worry.
Who would have thought my mother used to attend that kind of thing? It seemed she was only good at talking about her own work, and found it difficult to join into other conversations. As a result, she often kept to herself and would be off to the side, drawing.
Manifesting the gang for his son.
There's more written on the back. Oh, it seems like it was written to me.
Kaveh. I was both overjoyed and distressed when I learned of your decision to continue your studies in Kasharwar.
Oh.
You are very talented, and I am confident that you will become an architect of much acclaim. However, the more talented you are as an artist, the more misery and anguish you may encounter. No one will be able to help you during your journey as an artist. But outside of your life as a creator, you can learn to form connections with other people and enjoy many other things in life.
Oh.
It's the only way to alleviate your suffering.
See? Talk with friends like me. Or I'll hate them. Or Tingnari. Or Sino.
Whenever you feel down, seek out a friend to sit and have a chat. You can accumulate joy and fulfillment by spending time with them. The positive feelings you gain will get you through the long and difficult years. Never forget that companionship is the most important thing of all.
So that's the answer she prepared for me. She really thought long and hard about me and my future.
Oh.
Well, now that I've read her words, do you think I should accept Tainari's invite and attend that dinner at Pardis Di?
Yes? Obviously.
The thought definitely crossed my mind.
No, you will go. If I have to drag you there, I'll drag you there. But you will go.
Although it'd be nice to get together with friends and chat the night away, I don't want to bring down other people's moods because I'm sad. Besides, don't most people hate the feeling of seeing their friends troubled and being unable to help? And what's worse, nearly all of my problems can't be easily resolved with some encouraging words or
His mom in
gesture.
astral projecting talk to some people, you dumbass. Literally, her mom in Fontaine feeling a headache. Oh my god, Kaveh is not talking to his friends.
And don't forget, I'm also older than all of them. As their senior, I should appear to be a bit more responsible.
That is so... Yeah, but you're friends. I don't know
You're
if we're
not
friends to take
wrong,
care of
but
each
I
other.
keep feeling like I haven't really helped them much in return.
It's always fun to have you around. Aww.
Wait, do you mean it? You're not making fun of me, are you?
If I would make fun of you, I already done it as in the stream. Don't worry, you didn't hurt me. So the hearts are all fine.
I've gotten so used to sarcasm that I can't tell what's genuinely a compliment anymore. Wait, by fun, did you mean...
Don't overthink it. Just accept the compliment, you bitch.
You know what? I'm not going to overthink it.
Good.
I'll see you tomorrow at Pardis Di.
Good. Very good. Go claim the date. Okay. Touch grass. Great people, you lonely dummy. Let's see if I still have it.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, I still have it.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I love this button. I love that button as well. I hate it going one by one. Okay, so what time do we have today? Wait. No. Don't get excited. I don't know. I'll go to sleep now, but I'm gonna leave the stream. Oh, thank you. Have sweet dreams. Okay, let's see. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Fuck. There we... Fuck! Try to not scream while I go pee. I'll try. I'll go... Hey.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
Okay.
Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Oh. Don't tell me. Yeah, it's in another. I cannot walk there.
Too slow.
Oh, where's Alhaitham?
Alhaitham also got my invite, right? Will he be coming to join us?
I don't know. Where's Alhaitham?
That guy, he's never been a fan of social gatherings. I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you.
Come on. He's gotta join. We gotta get the gang together.
Are you sure? All right then. I guess we won't wait for him.
No. Alhaitham.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, maybe we should give him a little more time. We can keep chatting for a while longer.
Thank you, Kaveh.
Oh, sure.
You still haven't told me, what's the occasion for getting us together here at Pardistii?
He misses friends and wants to talk with friends. What better use is there than that? Having a chat with friends.
We're celebrating the end of the first phase of Kale's studies.
Oh, okay, there is
I
an
wanted
actual
to thank
reason.
you all for the help you've given her along the way.
Then where's Kale?
Fair enough. If this is celebrating Cully, where is Cully?
She said she wanted to show everyone a bit of what she's learned, so she's still doing some last-minute prep at home.
Oh.
She'll be here shortly. Anyway, let's get started. To tell you the truth, I'm actually not so confident that the second phase will go as well as the first.
Really?
The curriculum will become a lot more involved, and I'm worried that she won't be able to get through all of it. I was hoping we could brainstorm about it together before she gets here.
I knew this wouldn't be just a simple free dinner. Is that why you also invited Alhaitham?
Oh, come on, Kaveh, don't. It's like that. Complain.
Yes, I thought it would be good if we could all put our heads together about this. Anyway, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. What did you guys do when you ran into a problem that you didn't know how to solve?
Cry.
Or got assigned a project that you knew you weren't gonna finish on time?
Cry more.
Never happened to me.
Oh, you smartass.
I'd just pull another all-nighter.
Relatable.
You two are hopeless. Does anyone have a more useful answer to the question?
Ooh, that's a good point. Confidence is the most important thing. Once you lose your sense of confidence, it'll become all but impossible to find the motivation to study.
I'm just toying around with the blink.
This could be a potential direction. I have already redesigned the literacy curriculum, and I was originally hoping to ask Alhaitham for his opinion, but...
It's very simple. Instead of
Look
focusing
at
on the
him!
amount of
He
material you would like to
arrived!
teach, focus on the amount the student would be able to remember.
Huh. I will write that down. But I will write that. I'm gonna screenshot.
Wow, you actually showed up. I could probably count the number of times you've actually come to gatherings like this on just one hand.
It's still more than the number of times you've managed to get a proposal approved on the first try.
Ooh, that's a low blow, you little. You don't play with that bit.
As long as you're still aware. So, what made the difference this time?
The bakery.
You looking to drink your sorrows away with some friends?
That's your purpose for being here, not
Oh.
mine. Don't project your ways of thinking onto me.
Damn.
So you're saying the only reason you came is to help Tainari with his brainstorming?
Precisely. Kale will have a long road in front of her.
Wow, such a responsible little man. I'm on Kaveh on this one. I'm with Kaveh on this one.
Hey, just to get one thing clear. Even if Kale manages to make her way to the academia, we cannot let her enroll in her avatat. Kasharawar is obviously the best choice for her.
Oh
She's
my
been a
god,
trainee
don't pick for
forest ranger
her.
for so long, she'll definitely be good with her hands.
Come on, don't let her pick. Don't pick for her. Come on. I know you guys are her tutors, but come on.
What are you saying? Spontamod is the better choice. It's where I graduated from, after all.
All of you will think your career is the best choice. I don't know. What does Tignani think? He's a dropout after. Was he a dropout? I don't think he was a dropout.
Then what about Amorta? That's the Darshan her master actually graduated from.
Oh no, he did graduate.
There are only 2 other Darshans left. We might as well select all of them on her enrollment application.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, let her choose.
You? I'm trying to have a serious discussion here.
No, y'all are just putting your egos up front.
Traveler, you aren't associated with any of the 6 Darshans. In your opinion, which Darshan would be the best choice for Kaveh?
I think she should get through the second phase of her studies first. That is so true. Let her study. Let her finish her basic education first. Then we can talk about career paths.
Well said.
Thank you, Sino.
Agreed. And my goal in inviting you here was to gather some thoughts on the execution of this second phase.
Phase 2 far exceeds Phase 1 in both curriculum complexity and the speed of instruction. I hope Kaveh has prepared herself for what is coming.
Hey, what are you thinking now? Please don't tell me you're planning on lending her those abstruse books from your home library.
Actually, I was thinking about lending her a professions guide.
What?
I'll make sure to write, "Don't become an architect" on the front page of that.
Don't become an Learn from my mistakes. Don't become an architect.
You're right. I can't deny that.
We're in full hearts with Kaveh. Let's fucking go.
Is there another phase after Phase 2? What's the ultimate goal of all of this? Are we trying to prepare her for a job in the academia?
We don't need to think that far ahead. Hold that thought, though. I think my vegetables are done.
Yay, Tinari cooking! Everyone enjoys a relaxed and pleasant dinner.
I'm telling you, that client had no idea what he was talking about. No matter what I did, he had something bad to say about it.
My guy.
Have you considered finding another client?
That was also my suggestion, Tinari, I love you.
Ah, they're all the same. I haven't had a good night's sleep for months now. Who do they think they are, ordering me to alter my design over and over again just because they have some Mora?
Do you actually get that Mora, my guy? Do you actually charge for your revisions?
It's too late now to change careers. You might as well try to find some joy in the pain.
Joy in the pain? You're a masochist.
Besides,
but that's
you'll
true.
be getting up in the middle of the night to make edits to your own design even when the client doesn't request it.
Shh, that's personal vision. That's him cooking. Let him cook.
No. That's not true.
He lives with you. You cannot argue that.
Cheer up, Kaveh. I'll tell you a new joke.
Oh my god.
We'll save that for the end, Sino. You can keep it to yourself until then.
I actually wanted to hear the joke, though.
Whatever. I'm not going to use my brain anymore.
The cat is meowing.
Let's drink tonight to our heart's content.
Sure, Kaveh. New mail. Hey, we got the ending. The positive feelings you gain will get you through the long and difficult years. Yippee! Oh. Oops. What did I got? Survey for returning. Ooh, Primo Gems. I'll do that. So yeah, that was the first ending of Kaveh's Hangout. Oop. Let's go pick the Primo Gems for that. I think you get. Yep, you do. I'll probably do the endings later today. So yeah, I think that will be the stream for today. I
I'm pretty happy with the ending that we reached. What are the other? Oh, we can have a different... Oh, right. Putting the notebook away. This is what happens when you do the notebook, then putting the notebook away, then do other thing, then... Okay. Got you. So yeah. Why does it only count the hearts from here and not on the other ones? Huh. I'm really sure they used to have the hearts, everything. They don't? Pretty sure they did. Huh. Well, whatever. So yeah. I guess this will be the stream for today. Thank you everyone who joined. Thank you for having a good time. And I'll be getting off to God knows what. I'll try to keep myself up for the rest of the night. So you'll probably see me active on Twitter. Maybe. Perhaps. Probably. Very possible. So yeah. Thank you everyone for joining the stream and for staying, and see you next time.